Hey guys, and welcome back to AdosTheGreat YouTube channel. So guys, in today's video, we're going to be reacting to Bryson Gray Liberal World Order music video. Now, if you guys are new here, I do a lot of Bryson Gray reactions. I've got to admit, man, this dude is one of the best artists I know on YouTube. He's so honest. You know, he believes in what he says, and I've got so much respect for that. He's also, in my opinion, one of the most cancelled rappers, not just on YouTube but everywhere. Like I just hate that. I just hate this whole cancel culture thing that you can't, you got a platform but you can't speak your mind on that platform. I hate that. I cannot stand that. I believe we should all have the right to speak our mind without being scared about being cancelled. I really do. Like I've got so much respect for Bryson Gray because I know there's a lot of people out there that are afraid to speak their mind, speak the truth. I love YouTube. I love you guys. I love doing reactions for you guys. And I get afraid sometimes when I upload something and I've been very passionate about something and I've gone, geez, that's probably going to get demonetized, or I'm going to get, the video is going to get removed for hate speech or God knows what. I just, I've got to, give Bryson. This is his career. For me, I still have a, you know, 80 hour a fortnight job. Like I still do my 40 hours a week. Come home, do these reactions. So I just, for them, this is Bryson's career. This is where he's getting his money from. So yeah, I just. My heart goes out to him. That he's a very brave man to be doing this, and I've got to give him all the credit in the world. Now, Bryson's been there for me as a reactor. He's shared my stuff before, and I've got so much respect for the man. He is, and in a lot of reactions, there's a lot of stuff that I don't agree with Bryson, in some of his songs. But there's a lot of stuff I do agree with as well. But I'm willing to listen to anybody that's got an opinion and that's passionate about something. Like, I love how passionate Bryson is about religion. Obviously, if you are new here or if you're not new and you haven't really heard, I'm not a religious person. I do believe in God or a higher power. I'm an agnostic. I believe there's a higher power of God. I just don't believe in religion. That's just me. That's my personal preference. So I hope you guys can respect that as I respect Bryson. Look, and another thing, like I know I get a lot of comments saying, oh, you shouldn't swear in these reactions you do from Bryson because he's religious. He doesn't swear in any of his songs. Look, I do apologize. I do try and keep the swearing to a minimum when I'm doing these reactions, but sometimes, look, I'm an Aussie. I'm an out and out country born Aussie. So I was brought up in the bush out here in Australia, and literally, like, from my granddad to my dad to my mates, they're all swearers. We've all been brought up around swearing. So I do apologize if I do swear. I do try and bite my tongue, especially with YouTube and stuff like that. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'm going to jump in and do this reaction now. Hopefully I won't pause it too much. But we all know, man, when Bryson speaks facts, there's a lot of pausing involved to break down what he's saying. So we'll try and get through this as quickly as possible. This intro has gone on way too long. I hope you guys, can welcome me in as well. So if you are new here, but yeah, let's jump in. Let's check this one out. Let's go.
Most banned rapper alive.
I mean, oh look, I'm sorry. I know I said I wouldn't pause that much, but what did I say? He's like the most cancelled rapper out there. So facts, man.
Can I speak my mind? Aye, liberalism is a mental disorder. That's why they let illegal immigrants cross the border.
Straight away we got facts, man. So he's like, liberalism is a mental disorder. That's why they let illegal immigrants across the border. So one big issue I've got in Australia is the Greens are pushing. So if you don't know the Greens, in Australia, we've got the Labor Party, the Liberal Party, and the Greens. They're the three major parties here. The Greens are wanting to put forward to the Parliament that when refugees or immigrants come to Australia on the boats, they don't have to get a background check. I think that is absolutely ridiculous. We don't know who we're letting into the country. Of course, they need to get a background check. I just think it's pathetic that they don't. That annoyed me. But let's try not to talk on stuff too much.
That's why they let illegal immigrants across the border. They keep trying to push the liberal world order. They in public school telling kids to be transformers. Ew. They demonic for real. They took God out of schools and it all went downhill. Okay. They say Bryson crazy. Nah, I ain't got no till, but how can you? They got rappers wearing dresses for deals. Hell no God, there's chaos. Now go look at the news. Teaching your kids that they can change genders in school.
So the changing genders in school, that frustrates the hell out of me. So my dad, he's a full-time primary school teacher, also a full-time farmer out west of Rockhampton in Queensland, Australia. Have a Google if you want. Rocky's actually the beef capital. So we actually get a lot of people from, I don't live in Rockhampton anymore. We actually get a lot of people from Texas come to Beef Week in Australia. So let me know if you've heard about it. But going off topic here. But yeah, so Dad does teaching and farming as both full-time careers. So he sleeps for like 6 hours a day and dedicates the rest of it to bloody working. But in schools, they've bought in his primary school. So these are little kids, little kids, like grades 1, 2, and 3, blah, blah, blah. So they've bought into his school books about, transitioning and stuff like that. And well, look, as I said, not religious, and I don't really care if bloody Bob wants to turn into Martha. That doesn't bother me. I don't care as long as, you don't try and push your ideologies onto me. It's the same with religion. I hate it when people like Jehovah's Witnesses and, you get the people at the side of the road try and get you converted into Christianity or, Catholic, all that sort of, I hate that. I hate it when people try and push ideologies onto people, but I don't think we should have. I would much prefer religion in schools because it's not as bad as this. This is terrible. It's trying to brainwash kids into, the kids are very easily. That's the word I'm looking for. You can change a child's mind very easily. So you're brainwashing kids at a young age to think that if they're born a boy, they can grow up to be a girl. Another thing that annoys me is, so my wife's, she's not a feminist, but she does believe quite heavily in women's rights. So she extremely hates it when, women, trans people come, they're like, oh, I'm a man and I've had a baby. Like men can have babies. Men can't have babies. And to me, that is so disrespectful to women. So disrespectful, it disgusts me. But let's go back. Look, he's just speaking facts in this, and I'm sorry, we're 30 seconds in, and this video is probably at 8 minutes already. So I don't want to hold you up too long, but dude, I'm so passionate about this, and he's speaking facts.
That they can change genders in schools. Got your daughters on TikTok, have niggas confused.
Okay, I'm sorry again. I've got to talk about this. So TikTok, I agree, disgusting. Some of the stuff you see, 12 to 15-year-old girls in very revealing clothes, and you see the blokes commenting some of the disgusting stuff that some of these people are old men commenting on these posts. And while it's easy for us to say, that's disgusting, these old buggers shouldn't be commenting on this, at the same time, if I'm a parent and I see my daughter posting something like that on TikTok or any social media, I'm disgusted. I'd be going, where did you see this? Like, this is disgusting. Like, I believe TikTok is and can be an amazing platform to share social media. I use it on it to promote my YouTube channel, and I just think it's really good. It's a good platform to, put up small clips from my YouTube channel, but I think there should be an age limit on it. I really do. And I think that the creators of TikTok really need to, if they are to do that, really need to monitor that harshly. All right, let's keep this going.
Satan's job to make everybody confused. Drag queen story time out, that was their plan. How it's normal to say a woman can go be a man. And say only women can get pregnant, well, that's transphobic and dudes.
Man, I promise you, I have not checked this out yet, but it's factual. It's so true what he is saying. Like the whole,
Well, that's transphobic, and dudes that cut the thing off get called
okay.
heroic.
So, oh my God, he is speaking facts. So, like, I hate that, I'm not against gays or trans or anything like that. Trust me, I'm not. And, I know a lot of you guys are, but, I'm not religious, so it doesn't really bother me. As I said, as long as they don't push their ideologies onto me, I don't care. But it's just disgusting that, we've got war veterans on the streets trying to get housing, trying to get into homes. They've lost their homes. A lot of them lose their lives in war, and they don't get anywhere near the praise that these trans people do. I think it's absolutely disgusting. You got people fighting for your country, fighting for your right to live, and you look at these other people and you call them heroes before our actual war heroes. I think it's disgusting. But let's try and get through more than 45 seconds without me pausing. But I don't know if it's possible.
Liberalism is a mental disorder. That's why they let illegal immigrants across the border. They keep trying to push this liberal world order. They in public school telling kids to be transformers. Ew. And they demonic for real. They took God out of schools and it all went downhill. They say Bryson crazy. Nah, I ain't got no chill. But how can you? They got rappers wearing dresses for deals. And you think your votes matter? They just took the election. And they coming for your guns to leave us without protection. Police let them in. Why they call it an insurrection? They getting thrown in prison with no politician to help them. We know the big guy really win. Tell them boys to go and take the votes again. And them gas prices kept getting higher.
Gas prices. Let's talk on gas prices. So, if you guys have been following my YouTube channel for a while, you know that I'm a manager at a fuel station over here in Australia. Oil prices, from what I know in Australia, are at they're the lowest they've been for a while. And since we've had a change of government, our fuel has dropped from $2.50 a litre down to about $1.60. So in American terms, we're currently paying about $3 to $4 a litre now. I know you guys are paying like $6, which is just ridiculous, because that's like $3 to $4 here in Australia. So that's crazy, insane. But so one thing that annoys me is that in Australia, we process our own fuel. Like we get the fuel, we process it. We've got nowhere here to refine it. So we send it over to places like China and I believe Russia. Don't quote me on that. But all I know is we send it to other countries, or we sell it to other countries to refine. And then our stupid governments buy it back. And that's how we get our fuel back from the boat. So we ship it, bring it back. I just think it's absolutely ridiculous. That's why fuel is at a crazy high at the moment, because, we're just wasting so much money. As a country, we are wasting so much money, and it sickens me. I'm thankful that the fuel prices are starting to come down, but it's, how long is that going to last? It's going to jump up again. So Right, let's try. I got through about 20 seconds, I think, 30 seconds. So let's try and keep going without pausing. Hopefully I can get through the rest of the video. And we'll touch on a few of the topics at the end.
While Bayou was selling all the oil to China. Liberalism is a mental disorder. That's why they let illegal immigrants across the border. They keep trying to push the liberal world order. They in public school telling kids to be transformers. Ew. Hey, they demonic for real. They took God out of schools and it all went downhill. And they say Bryson crazy. Nah, I ain't got no chill, but how can you? They got rappers wearing dresses for deals.
Oh, there we go. That's pretty much it there, guys. Absolute cracker of a track, man. Like, I've got the utmost respect for this man. Such a good artist. So, a few things he touched on in this one. So, obviously, bringing transgender stuff into schools. I'm fully against that. I think it's disgusting, and we shouldn't be brainwashing our kids with that sort of information. Gas prices, obviously we touched on that a bit at the end. What else was there? We went into the women transitioning into men, and then or the men transitioning to women and having kids. I just think it's bullshit. Sorry for the language, and it's disrespectful to our beautiful women out there. Yeah, look, I think that's pretty much it. I thought it was an amazing song. Like the way he gets his point across. Whether you agree or disagree with him, he's one of the best at getting his point across in a fun, entertaining way. So shout out to Bryson Gray, man. He is a legend. Absolute respect for that man. But yes, we are going crazy with the timing here today. It's probably over a 15-minute video, and I do apologize about that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one today. Hope you guys have had a decent amount of time to check it out. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and if you're not new and not subscribed, please hit that sub button. You guys are amazing. You guys are what make me want to do this so much more, and I love you guys. Thank you all once again. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, guys.